Sierra Delta.
Foxtrot Sierra Delta, is that a roger?
Foxtrot Sierra Delta, is that a roger?
Roger, roger. Whiskey 8 Foxtrot Sierra Delta.
Roger, roger, Foxtrot Sierra Delta, and what's the name?
Roger, roger, Foxtrot Sierra Delta, and what's the name?
The name here is Brian, Q38, Morgan County, West Virginia, QSL.
Okay, copy, West Virginia. And what was the name?
Okay, copy, West Virginia. And what was the name?
Name here is Brian. Brian.
Roger, roger, Brian. And what radio are you running today, sir?
Roger, roger, Brian. And what radio are you running today, sir?
Yaesu 991A.
Oh, roger that. Well, let's see. Brian, if you would, why don't you give me about 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Tell me about your antenna system, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
And let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
Roger. Currently running a VG4. I'm AGL about 35 feet. I have a Meritron AL8118 amplifier, which is picking up the 30 watts that my rig is set for, and I'm going through a Versa Tuner 989D.
Okay, Brian, gosh, why don't you check to be sure you're in that 100 to 2900 transmit band mode. That will be the best position for your transmitter to be in. You know, we don't want to cut any of the top end off, so we recommend 100 to 2900 be the best thing for that radio, Roger?
100 to 2900 be the best thing for that radio, Roger?
Roger, roger. I'm in the menu structure now. You wouldn't happen to know what number that is, would you?
You know, it's not a very critical thing, but it is from the standpoint of rolling off some of that precious top-end audio articulation, Roger.
Some of that precious top-end audio articulation, Roger.
Roger, roger. I'm scrolling through here even as we speak. I have seen that in the past, and actually I listened in on you before and heard you mention it. So I have made a note of that, and I will definitely be looking for that. Over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And as we, you know, usually suggest a compression level of 3, compression level of 3, right? Compression processor level of 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how it's labeled.
3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how it's labeled.
Frequency is in use.
Roger, roger. Compression
frequency is in use.
USL.
Frequency is in use. Please go to another channel to tune up.
Frequency is in use. Please go to another channel to tune up.
Okay, Brian, what was our last situation?
Okay, Brian, what was our last situation?
Roger, roger.
Yes, sir. It's 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how it's labeled, Roger.
10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how it's labeled, Roger.
Roger, roger, sir. So noted. I have a SFC transmit DTS, which is currently set to 300 That looks like that might be it, you think?
I'm not sure. What's the numbers?
I'm not sure. What's the numbers?
Actually, I just got it. It was set for 300 to 27, I think. Anyway, I've got it at 100 to 2900 now, QSL.
All right, all right. I consider that a major accomplishment. We're in a good situation now for coming out with a good resolve, and and you got that compressor on, and a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, Roger.
And 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, Roger.
Roger, roger. And for your information, that's menu item number 110 on the FT991A.
Oh my gosh, somebody keeps trying to tune up. Please, this is an active frequency. Go somewhere else.
This is an active frequency. Go somewhere else.
Okay, Brian, so now I want you to go to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand, and as you say the magic word audio, don't stress it, just say it as you would say any other word, audio, and set your mic level to where your ALC is running a 7 or 2/3, roger, roger, 7 or 2/3 on your ALC meter.
Roger, roger, 7 or 2/3 on your ALC meter.
It helped you quit doubling with him. Roger, roger.
It'd help if some son of a gun would stop keying on the channel.
It'd help if some son of a gun would stop keying on the channel.
Please, this is an active frequency. Take it elsewhere. Do not tune on an active frequency.
Do not tune on an active frequency.
This is an active frequency, please. A controlled network, please.
This is an active frequency, please.
We've brought out all the Goombas. This is an active frequency. Please do not tune up on an active frequency.
This is an active frequency. Please do not tune up on an active frequency.
I'm sorry, Brian. I'm having a hard time copying you because of the QRM from some buddy that obviously has no ears. This is an active frequency. Do not tune up on an active frequency. It's not kind. Take it elsewhere.
Frequency, it's not kind. Take it elsewhere.
Okay, so we got through that ALC meter. You got a good reading there, 2/3, as you said the word audio. Is that a roger?
There, 2/3, as you said the word audio. Is that a roger?
Okay, sounds good, thanks.
Hello, hello. This is KC9VKV. Brian, do you have a copy?
This is KC9VKV. Brian, do you have a copy?
I am here, sir.
Okay, sir, can you copy me okay now?
Okay, sir, can you copy me okay now?
Roger, roger. I've got you 5959.
Roger, sometimes we get out of cadence. Okay, so your ALC meter is 2/3 as you say the word audio. Is that a roger?
There is 2/3 as you say the word audio. Is that a roger?
That is a roger, sir. With the we are at about 7.5 on the ALC meter.
Yes, sir. Okay, so now we want to move to your equalization page and make sure that your equalizer is turned on, roger, roger.
And make sure that your equalizer is turned on, roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Checking. Stand by, please. Okay, parametric equalizer is off. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. Stand by.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Parametric equalizer frequency set for 100, level set for 5 QSL.
First, just make sure that the EQ is turned on. Is that a roger?
First, just make sure that the EQ is turned on. Is that a roger?
Roger, roger. Let me just double check that. Stand by, please. equalizer is on.
Alrighty, now you want to be on the P set of EQ controls. The P set of EQ controls, Roger?
EQ controls. The P set of EQ controls, Roger.
Roger, P set of controls. Stand by, please. Okay, I found it. Roger.
Okay, so that's a 3-band EQ, is that a Roger, or 8-band or 10-band? What kind of equalizer is that, sir?
Is that a Roger, or 8-band or 10-band? What kind of equalizer is that, sir?
This is a 3-band, sir.
Okay, so what we want to do is start with the mid-band. The mid-band, we want to turn that one off, or plus or minus 0 flat. Roger, Roger, off or flat, Roger?
Flat. Roger, Roger, off or flat, Roger?
Roger, Roger, mid-range on the EQ is off. There is an off setting. I have selected that, QSL.
Good. Now we want to go to equalizer 3, which is your treble control. And do you have the ability to select the frequency?
And do you have the ability to select the frequency?
Stand by, checking.
I think you do, and if you do, we want to set that to 2.7 kilohertz. If you do have the ability of setting your treble EQ to 2.7 kilohertz, go ahead.
Treble EQ to 2.7 kilohertz, go ahead.
Treble on the EQ is a 1 through 10 setting.
I'm sorry, did you say you had control? You can set the control?
I'm sorry, did you say you had control? You can set the control?
I have a 1 through 10 setting. I do not have a kilohertz band setting.
Roger, Roger, and you do not have the capability of setting that control manually.
Roger, Roger, and you do not have the capability of setting that control manually.
Negative. Misinterpreted that. Stand by. I do have it. Did you say 2700 kilohertz or 2100?
2.7 kilohertz. 2.7 kilohertz, Roger?
2.7 kilohertz. 2.7 kilohertz, Roger?
Okay, confirmed. On the P setting for the treble, I do have 2.7 kilohertz. We are good.
All right, and also, do you have the capability of shaping it, like width of 4? Can you give me a width of 4 on that also?
Like width of 4? Can you give me a width of 4 on that also?
Stand by. Okay, on treble parametric east setting, I have a width of 4. Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger. So you're a 2.7 kilohertz width of 4, and we want to go plus 5 from where you are. Plus 5 on that control as far as your level. Plus 5 from where you are. Roger.
As far as your level. Plus 5 from where you are. Roger.
Roger, Roger. Stand by, please. Level set for 5. Roger.
Okay, let's see here. So now we want to go to your bottom end, the base, number 1. We want it 200 cycles, width of 4. 200 cycles width of 4, Roger?
Width of 4. 200 cycles width of 4, Roger?
Roger, Roger, stand by.
Do not tune up on an active frequency, please.
Frequency. Do not tune up on an active frequency, please.
Okay, setting is confirmed at 4, Roger.
Okay, so I want you to go -6. -6 as far as levels concerned. 6 dB from where you are. 6 clicks reduced from where you are, level-wise. -6 from where you are.
From where you are, level-wise. -6 from where you are.
Roger, roger. -6. Stand by, sir. Roger, roger. Confirming -6 on EQ1 level.
Okay, now I want you to go back to your ALC. Since we've been futzing with the equalizer, I want you to go back to your ALC with mic gain in hand, and I want you to recheck your ALC level as you say the word audio, and adjust that your mic level again to where you're 2/3 or 7 or 2/3, whichever comes first.
2/3 or 7 or 2/3, whichever comes first.
Roger, roger. Audio, audio, audio. Roger, roger, on the setting.
Okay, so I've temporarily got a fade out on you at the moment, but hopefully you'll be back in there. You've been pretty consistent all afternoon long. Try it again. Let me hear you for about 10 seconds, and the thing you like best about your radio.
Seconds, and the thing you like best about your radio.
Roger, roger. On the ALC setting, audio and decreasing ALC. Audio, decreasing ALC. Audio, stopping at 7. 7 on the ALC meter, QSL.
Roger, roger. So back up, let's go to your treble control, and crank me in 3 more clicks of treble boost at the frequency of 2.7 with the 4, plus 3 additional clicks boost at this point. Roger?
Additional clicks boost at this point. Roger?
Roger, roger. Stand by, please. Okay, on the treble side, EQ3, level set for 8, QSL.
Alrighty, and tell me the best thing you like about your well, let's do your antenna. Why don't you tell me about your antenna system?
Well, let's do your antenna. Why don't you tell me about your antenna system?
Zydes 4, predominantly right about here. Control in about an hour on 189. And I've got it going through the MFJ Versus Tuner 5, which then goes into my Ameritron, or actually comes out from it. So I really haven't had a whole lot of trouble with it. It seems the pull signal's in really good. We've had some pretty bad QRM in the last week or two on the band. So, and I also have a Comet 250 long wire that I kind of go back and forth on. I don't want to run that higher than 200. Right now I'm running this one at about 250 watts. QSL.
Roger, roger. Well, your dB dynamic range is about 3 to 2, which is not bad. It's good. Nice and fat. I would like to have you a little more brighter. What is your current treble EQ push frequency? I know it's 2.7, but what's the level?
Push frequency. I know it's 2.7, but what's the level?
The level's currently set at 8.
Okay, so you have 8 out of 10, or what?
Okay, so you have 8 out of 10, or what?
Roger, roger. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Whiskey 8 Foxtrot Sierra Delta ID.
Roger, Brian. Well, go ahead and take up those other 2. Go ahead and make that plus 10 on your treble EQ. Roger, roger.
On your treble EQ. Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Treble EQ set for 10. Roger.
Alrighty, I think we're doing fine there. If you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording, and it'll be cut number 1 in a series of 2900, and we'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. I think we're really close, Roger.
Uploaded by noon tomorrow. I think we're really close, Roger.
Roger, and I really greatly appreciate that. Way to go. I do appreciate all the assistance today, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. 73 there, Brian. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. This is the KC9VKV Qso-Vlog network. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.